Hello guys, my name is Oscar and welcome to a new League of Legends coaching video here at League Unleashed today. And today I'll be breaking down how Perkz is adapting to going to Cloud9. As you guys may know, Perkz is now no longer an ADC. He's coming into mid lane and he's actually swapping regions. He's going to NA, which is very interesting. He's been in G2 for a very long time, and today we'll be looking over how he's preparing to go back to mid lane, because as you guys may know, Perkz has been playing mid lane for a very long time. I mean, back in the days, he's always known as a mid laner, but he did play majority of his time in G2. There were some swaps here and there, but for the majority of the time he was actually playing ADC for G2. But today we'll be reviewing his Yone, because as you guys see, he's been spamming a lot of different champions, and as you guys know, this guy is crazy. He's a multi-talent prodigy, if you want to put it that way. But as you see, he's been playing majority of his games, he's been playing Yone, and he's been having pretty good success with it. It's not like he's super high rank right now or anything, but as you see, he's definitely limit testing and he's trying out some different stuff. He's definitely playing a bit for fun, there's no denying that. He's going for, what most people do with Yone at the moment, he's going for the Berserker Graves into Immortal Shieldbow, into Blade of Ruin King, and he's been having a lot of success with it, so let's start off. So in this game right here, he is playing Yone into Echo, and this is a pretty annoying matchup for Echo in the early game. Just because of how much poke Yone has in the early game and how much he can actually out-harass Echo during the laning phase. Also having the pushing power early until Echo hits 7, if he does, yes, he does 7 in the Thermalizer. So he will definitely have the advantages in the early game, and as you see, he's already starting off by zoning out the Echo. And he's really displaying his skill, or his strength right here in the lane, which is something that you guys should do as well. If you're in a matchup like this, level 1, where you just hard win, step up, deny the minions. This is what you should be looking for. And as you see, every single time that Echo goes for a minion, he punishes. He goes for a Q, an auto attack. It's a small thing, right? But this matters a lot, because eventually, if you do it over enough time span, it will actually make the difference. Right here, yet again, he's still just zoning the Echo. He's making it really hard for him to play. If you press tab right here, he's up 3 CS. As you see, all of these minions are gonna die. Echo has his Q on cooldown. He gets it backed up, so he gets some minions, but at the same time, he's been denied a lot, and this is very hard for him to play right now. He's very much reliant on Zack's help to actually do something here. He goes in for a short trade. Echo surprisingly wins that. Perkz actually had his W on cooldown, so it makes sense. But yet again, it doesn't really matter. He has D-Blade, he has decent sustain during the laning phase. He has a health potion as well if things go too bad. Right here, as you can see, he's really respecting Echo's movement. Leona shows up. And he just turns it around. Ivern comes in clutch. Oh no! Oh my. He actually loses this. That was actually super unfortunate for Perkz right here. Pyke does kind of clutch it up though, but then again Zack comes in and he picks up the kill. So this is not the greatest start for Perkz at all. I was actually expecting that he would win that, but at the same time, the wave was in a pretty decent position. It was actually shoving towards him after Zack came and ganked, so it's not it's really bad for him or anything. So let's speed it up a little bit right here. He's pushing the lane. We've all seen this before. There's nothing crazy going on. He pushes in the wave. Bard and Ivern comes in for a potential dive. He throws out the Ignite Bard and uses Flash as well, but this doesn't really turn into anything. I guess they were too scared of committing because of Echo's well-placed W, so therefore they aren't able to get anything. Well, Bard is kind of running it down. Well, this is very unfortunate. At least Echo doesn't end up getting that one. And right here, as you see, Echo wants to go for a Dragon Roam and to try to pressure that. Right here, what he answers with is, well, I would expect a freeze, but he decides not to actually. Because the enemy team is trying to set up Dragon right here. Echo comes back into lane, he's pretty low. And you can see in this movement that something is about to happen right here. Either we saw Zack in just the mid lane now as well, so it makes sense for him to either go mid or to go for a bot lane gank right here. Echo throws the W out. Actually just works out perfectly. Zeke shows up. This is not too ideal for Perkz here. I do not believe he's gonna win this. Unless, okay, well, Iron shows up. Kind of trolled with his Q right there. If he hits that, I mean, he actually kills him. At least Iron is in the lane now. Echo does not actually have flash, so he has an opportunity to look for a dive as he's about to hit 6 right here. See if he looks for the opportunity or not, if he's greedy enough. He sure does. Misses the arm, doesn't really matter, no. He gets out of target range and executes a really good dive. And as you guys see now, Echo, he has Seeker's armguard. He's just really trying to survive this lane. Perkz up 20 CS right now, plus this wave right here, which is really insane at 7 minutes into the game. Like, and you can see how much it actually matters, like actually suppressing your laner and showing dominance and actually exploiting the advantages that you have in the early game, especially in a lane like this. Yes, it's not just about having the level 1 advantage, but that plays in for a lot of it as well. Right here, he's just going to shove in the wave, and as you see, like, he's using his E in a very smart way. And Yone is actually a super good champion to play into stuff like Zeke, because as you see, like, he has opportunities to push in the wave without actually, like, being in a form of danger, because he has opportunities to just E back whenever he sees that Zeke decides to show up. He goes for a deep ward, gets kind of caught out by Echo here. This is theoretically a bad trade, but Ivan is actually here. This should be a kill. Echo, oh my, does actually get the dash off, doesn't really matter. No, it's dead to Bard. Not bad for Perkz right here. He's gonna be able to shove in this wave as well. It's kind of greedy looking for plates, considering that we do not know where Leona is, and Zeke can be here as well. Never mind, Leona shows up back bot lane. Gets a plate, he's probably gonna go for the second one if I'm not mistaken. He does have the opportunity to do so, but yeah, he does. Well, never mind. Seems like a skirmish is about to happen. Ivan actually took the blue buff, so he does go and pick that up. Leona is kind of caught out right here. I don't believe that this is going to turn into anything. No, he's just going to return back to mid lane. Ivan actually flashes onto Echo and lands a nice stun. Zeke is onto him. He did have a really nice R versus Zeke though. He's over the wall, gets the kill on Echo. Super good. And as you see now, like, this game is just unplayable for Echo. He's down 30 CS. He's down 1 level, I believe, if not like 1.5 almost. And he's down so much gold. Like right now, like 1,000 gold down at 9 minutes. Considering that they won the first skirmish, is so bad for Echo. He sees another skirmish here in the river. They pick up a kill onto Aatrox. Get Zeke's passive. I mean, this should just be another kill. Unfortunately, no shutdown for Perkz, but still very good. So as you see now, like, he's gathered like a super big snowball, and he's about to get it, or to finish his first item right now, which is Blade King. So at this point, he's just very big. So let's skip a little bit later into the game, and let's look over some of the mid game, or things that happen in the mid game right here. Like at this point, as you see, like, he's super strong. He's really expanded his lead, and as you see, like, what he's focusing on, if you compare it to other laners, almost 10 CS per minute, which is super good. And I mean, Yone is one of the champions that makes it easier to farm with. But as you see right here, like, he shoves inside, he goes for jungle camps, and this is how you get 10 CS per minute. You play for yourself, you try to funnel every single resource on the map into yourself. He's facing Aatrox here in the side lane. Aatrox is definitely kind of behind. He doesn't have tab ice, so I mean, if this ever gets to a prolonged 1v1, like, Yone is in probably 9 out of 10 scenarios gonna win this, unless Aatrox has some crazy play or Yone messes up. So yeah, he goes for the Skull Crab. Nothing really interesting happening here. He's just trying to, as I said, like, funnel as many resources into himself as possible. Goes for a mid roam right here. Sees a potential pick onto Jhin. Jhin does flash away, so I mean, this is super good for him. Zeke jumps in on him. Does R out. He gets the Q back in. Oh, and he flashes to just get hit by the Jhin Q that was already on him. It's an unfortunate death. Right here though, like, he picks up his second item, and this is what you gotta remember about the season. It's all about getting the 2 item power spike. Like, at this point, he's just gonna spike really hard, and he's gonna be able to really carry these fights. And in side lane, it's going to be super hard to face him because trades don't matter. This guy is just going to sustain up every single trade that you do on him. And what did I say before? Well, he's still just farming the jungle camps. He's funneling all the resources possible into him. He looks for skirmishes when he can because he knows he's super strong. He has like a very good team to peel for him because he has Ivern, he has Bard. So he has a lot of opportunities to go for extended trades and to go for prolonged fights that he should realistically not be able to go for. So right here, like, they're just looking to siege in mid lane. Like, no dragon is up, so they're not getting like anything critical out of this herald, but it seems like it was just had to be used because of the cooldown. And as you see, like, he's playing super aggressive with his E. He knows that the enemy doesn't really have any CC that they can just lock him down that easily with, so he can just play like that if Leona and Zac aren't stepping up. And considering like how far behind Zac is in this game, it doesn't really matter. They do pick up the Zac. Leona goes for the emotional engage. There's just no way they kill him right here. Like, he has Ivern, he has Immortal Shieldbow, he has Blade of Furin King. Wow, I mean, doesn't even go below 80% health barely. Astral picks up a triple kill. Let's see how this game ends out, because at this point, like, this is just super one-sided. Let's see the final fight right here. Goes in for the fight. I mean, at this point, like, he has Black Lever as well. He has QSS. He has every single tool to save himself. 3 people engage onto him. Does he really lose any health? No, he does not. The QSS playing in super nice right there. He picks up 3 kills, and I mean, this should just be game over. Is he actually gonna go for the pentakill? Well, maybe. I think it's a bit too late. Yeah, Iron does pick up that, and I mean, after this, they kill Echo, and the game is over. And as you see right here, like, this really shows and portrays like how strong Yone actually is, because a lot of people have actually underestimated like Yone and Yasuo. I mean, the champions are definitely familiar, but Yone in particular, he's, in my opinion, like one of the best mid laners if utilized correctly. Now, that is a very big if, so just remember that. But as you see, this is what Perkz is doing at the moment. He's trying to play, or to try to play some new champions. He's trying to bring up his champion pool, and it is very interesting to see what he's trying to do to actually adapt and to be ready for NA LCS. So I'm looking very much forward to that. If you guys like this video, please consider leaving a like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell. And if you want to see more League of Legends coaching content like this, or LoL coaching like this content, then please tell me in the comments. And if there's any specific things that you want to talk, or want any of us to talk about, then simply leave it in the comments and we'll definitely respond to you.